Belgium 2, Brazil 1. Is it a shock? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about this game. A cracking game. We were hoping it would be quality. So many great attacking players on show, and for me it totally didn't disappoint. The scoreline really doesn't tell the whole story for me. I'm intrigued to know what you guys think about this. Let me know in the comments below. Did Belgium deserve to win that game of football against a Brazil side that knocked and knocked and knocked on the door? Gosh, so much to talk about. Let's start off with the way that Belgium played. I thought the way that Roberto Martinez set up that team was superb in terms of the defensive side of it. Most games they'll play, they're going to dominate possession, and as the tournament goes on, you're going to have to see a different side of these big sides. Because they're going to play against other big teams, and they're going to need to be able to defend, essentially. And I thought the way that he set up, I thought the team was superb. I thought it was perfect. I thought Fellaini coming in gave them that physicality. He had two players there in Witsel and Fellaini that allowed De Bruyne to move up the pitch, and there's been a lot of talk about the position of De Bruyne. And it worked, you know, if you get him in those areas. I think for a while, Martinez, understandably, has gone, look, Dries Mertens is an exciting player, he's better than Fellaini. But the sum of the parts were better today because it allowed you to get De Bruyne up the pitch, and that second goal was just pure De Bruyne. Such a clean strike, and it got them that 2-0 lead. And then after that, I think actually throughout the game, to be fair, the way that they defended, two banks of four, and playing, sorry, the back three, two banks of four essentially, or back five almost, when you've got Munier and Chadley who came in and I thought did well. And then they were narrow. They were really, really narrow, which meant that Brazil didn't counter-attack at the same pace that Belgium were able to. And the amount of times from the first minute to the last minute where the ball was in the final third for Brazil, they were able to move through the different areas of the pitch quite easily. But that final third, they weren't able to get through it because they kept wanting to come inside. They didn't really want to go around. They attacked in a way that had pace, but didn't have enough pace to cut through what is a big, physical, organised Belgian, a narrow, key point there, narrow Belgium side. Let's talk about the big men here, Hazard and Neymar. I thought it proved a point for the whole World Cup. A lot of people talking about Neymar saying the way he's behaved has been poor, and I think in that last minute you saw a chance there where Neymar, if he's concentrating on the football instead of concentrating on winning a penalty like he has done throughout this tournament, then we might be going into extra time. Instead, he's concentrating on that. Hazard on the other side of it, fouled time and time again, gets up and gets on with it. You can be a player, you can be a creative player who doesn't embarrass themselves by behaving this way. A lot of people will say that you should appreciate these dark arts like you do appreciate a hard man who goes through a player, but ultimately the way that Neymar's behaved throughout this entire tournament, in my opinion, has been embarrassing, and he's got what he's deserved here because there's a moment there right at the end of the game where he needs to step up for his team and he's let himself down. Brazil, did they deserve to win this game? They certainly didn't deserve to lose it. They had enough chances. Renato Augusto had a great chance right at the end of the game. But Belgium got the job done. That's what's going to happen in this tournament. Organised sides with strong defences will get you there, and then it's going to be down to those moments. And if you've got a striker who can score you goals, or if you've got someone who can make the difference, like De Bruyne getting that second goal for Belgium, then you've got a huge chance of winning this tournament. Brazil go out, massive shock. Belgium go through to the semi-finals for the first time since 1986. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm going to be doing another reaction video on my channel, James Lawrence Alcott, with Craig from Great Touch for Big Lad. So go and check that out. But most importantly, subscribe to Ball Street for all your World Cup needs. I'll see you soon.